Entertainment news now. It is an iconic Broadway musical dating all the way back to 1975. We're talking about The Wiz, known for its musical and dance elements, and it all intertwines a very popular story, the story of Dorothy making her way down the yellow brick road, and she's got some friends with her along the way, and they're en route to see The Wiz. So here to tell us what you can expect from the production that's right here in Indianapolis is none other than The Wiz himself. This is Alan Mingo Jr. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's so great to see you. I'm glad you're here. Our producer went to the show last night at Clues Hall and said it was just amazing and that you just killed it.
Thank you. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
What is it that you think you bring to this role?
Well, you know, because we're reimagining it, and I fell in love with the movie with Richard Pryor in it. So I know the legend, the shoulders of the legend I'm standing on. I was so thrilled to sort of create my own version of The Wiz. And because we're not saying the exact same words, it allowed me to sort of go into my imagination. So my Wiz is kind of like a Willy Wonka meets Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You're traveling around the world performing in front of thousands of people.
Yes.
What's the audience like here in Indianapolis compared to what you see?
Oh, they're loud and boisterous, and we love it.
I love that.
You have to know that we can feel your energy, and when you give us energy, we sort of even turn it up even more. So yeah, this is my 6th tour.
Wow.
So I love sort of going to meet the locals, figure out where the local places to eat, to hang out, and just seeing how the audiences are different from city to city.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because I had a friend who was like at one of the last shows that was in, and she said, you know, I wanted to interact. I wanted to get up and dance and sing. And she's like, whenever you get a chance to talk to these stars that come in, ask them if they find that disruptive or it's disrespectful, or if they're like, oh, they're engaged and they're all about it.
Well, you know, look, if it's like Lion King, where they're like animals coming down the aisle, then no, don't do that.
Yeah.
But with this show, yes, we want to hear you.
Yeah.
Get up, dance, sing. It's a celebration. It's about joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about this show. What do we see?
Well, you know, I would say The Wizard of Oz is sort of Americans' like biggest folklore. Like, we all know when you see a scarecrow, a lion and a tin man, or see the plaid dress, you kind of know what you're getting into. But now you get to lean in forward to see our version of it. You know what I mean? And again, this is our 50th year anniversary. So we know we have a lot of people who love the movie, and we know that a lot of people who love the actual Broadway show. So we sort of put the two together so that no one would be disappointed.
I love looking at some of this footage here. What would you say is your favorite part of the show?
What you're seeing now, the beginning of Act 2, when you get to see sort of a generation of dancing. I would sometimes get to the stage earlier to watch the sort of all the guys and gals in different green colors, sort of showing you what Emerald City is like a big party.
Oh, look at you there. So you were saying you like to kind of put your own like personality. Are there any twists or spins that are unique to this ensemble, this cast?
Of course. Well, you know, there are a lot of people who like this music, but we sort of took the underpinning out of this music and sort of added sort of contemporary artists, so it took out the sort of 70s funk. And with Amber Ruffin, who sort of rewrote some of the lines, it's funnier, it's timeless, and so we're having a good time. We're allowed to ad-lib just a little, so I'm having a good time. Yeah.
That's good. I'm sure it's like every show is just a little bit different, a little bit tweaked. You know, and you probably with the staff, it's like, did you see what I did there? Did you see, did it work? Do I keep that in? All right. If you want to catch the stars, Alan Mingo Jr. and the rest of the cast, they are here in Indianapolis. They're at Clues Memorial Hall. Now tonight, they got a show all the way through March 22nd, and you can find out more about that online at WTHR.com. It is such a pleasure to meet you, and I wish you continued success.
Thank you so much.
Yes.